Part of me is saying why I couldn't speak while he was there. Is it because she couldn't and he was being horrible to her? What the fuck is going on? I was so confused, and I still am. I know I wouldn't treat children like he did. Even other children felt uncomfortable around him. When I started to pick up on later was that he resented me. I looked like my dad, a constant reminder of my dad, kicking his head in. Maybe he ought to come and do it properly this time. It never came. My dad became very mellow, placid. He'd mouth people off, but he'd never hit them. I guess he learned some valuable lessons to not be that way. Dad never knew how I was being treated. All he knew is when I went to stay on weekends, I'd play up. Me and my brother would fight. Then I'd be screamed at by my stepmom. This is the point. As kids, they switch off. They no longer hear the commands or feel that they've been bad. I guess a part of me was numb and the other half didn't really want to be heard anymore. I'd go to school and do the best I could, but eventually I'd answer back or swear. I picked up a desk once, clean off the floor above my head. It was the old Inkwell writing desks. It was the two-seat version. I threatened my lower school teacher with it. I don't know where the strength came from. Poor mum was getting called into school again. People didn't know how to deal with me. They said I was very bright, but also strong-minded. I don't know what they meant. I guess I'd had enough being ordered about and shouted at. I'd start to mirror it back. It got to a point where the teachers began restraining me, holding my arms by my sides and squeezing me tight. The women didn't have the strength to hurt me. I never hit them, but I'd wriggle. The male teacher got so angry with me, he'd lock me in his broom cupboard until I calmed down. Today, if this happened, teachers would have a lawsuit on their hands, but back then it was okay. A few years prior to this, not so long ago, they used to cane people in class in front of others to scare us into complying. I don't know if us kids had ADHD or autism or something. We were just treated as being bad, always having to face the wall, standing for long periods of time, or having to write long sentences or lines as we'd call them. I made a mistake with my lines and I'd be told off if I made a mistake. Well, I made many. One day I needed an eraser to rub it out, but I didn't have one, so I improvised and used the sole of my shoe. I was so proud of myself.